Train the daily heroic. Oh. Did you grab the new bounties for the day by chance, or no?
No, I don't have room.
I know, right? I had to drop the trials bounties to pick up the Schneersen's bounties. Let's see, Venus. I need to hit Venus.
Which is a shame.
Well, I mean, if you want to run and grab them, meet up with me. I'm gonna head to Venus, start doing some of the stuff real quick, like. I'm gonna do some chest spots real fast and some resource runs real quick for the Schneersens out there. Anybody out there, if you are new to the game or you're hunting materials, God, I know Hero will vouch for this. When we first started playing, God, all we did was we farmed so much. Like, they've changed. Right, they've changed this game in so many ways now where you don't have to farm like we had to back in the day, but it was a grind, to say the least. I mean, we would spend hours just doing circles on certain planets, going to chest to get spin metal or spirit bloom, right, the good old times. Well, anyway, there are still times that you need to do that, and for the new people out there, to Destiny, you may not know about some of these good spots. So I'm going to show you. My favorite little run on this particular planet is over on this left side. And you want to try to do patrol missions while you're rolling, especially now. They really hook you up for doing patrol missions. It's really fun. You get a group of 3 people, just roll and do patrols. Everybody separate, don't stay together when you have like 3 people, and you just roll across the planet, and you'll punch out patrol mission after patrol mission so easily and so quickly. But anyway, when you first come in here, what I always do is I come over here to the right. There's a cave right, Sean. And if you are a hunter, you can be on your void ability, and it will show you if there's chests and whatnot here as well. So that makes it a lot easier. But if there's no chest in there, sometimes is, sometimes isn't. Keep coming up here to the right, and then come into this cave. And don't see a chest in here either. If you do play with the game sound on, the chests actually make a noise, and so do the spirit bloom. People always laugh at me, but I can hear them, and it's half the reason why I find as much stuff as I do is because I can actually hear them making. They make like a little.
Yeah, they make a little tune.
Yeah, I can't really describe the noise, like a little low humming kind of digital noise, but you'll recognize it if you hear it for sure. Anyway, so you go up around that way. Yeah, we're striking out so far. But, yeah, this is the usual loop that I do. There's one other cave down here that we can check. As I'm getting lit up. Excuse me, pardon me. Don't mind me at all. Come into this cave. Jeez, we're just striking out all over the world. I'm usually not this unlucky over the first 4. But anyway. We're going to have to get out and start fighting some stuff. I just almost killed myself with that grenade. Alright, well that was a close call, but anyway, so you come up this way. And there's a cave here also. And there must have been somebody running right in front of me, because there's nothing in any of these caves. But anyway, a cave there. Also another cave right here. Hey, finally. And this is what a chest does look like, in case you don't know. And there's your spirit bloom. And glimmer, and you never know what else could possibly pop up in these. So anyway, you keep going. There's another cave right here. Wow, we are just seriously getting unlucky. Nothing in here. If I had a hunter, I would know ahead of time if there was a chest in there. Sometimes there's one up on these rocks. I don't see it though. It's hard to see when I'm getting shot at so much though. You need to go away. That needs to go away. I need a shotgun. I'm getting hit right now. Thank you, sir. I'm just getting annoyed by these dudes. Now there's a chest right there. Get out of my face. And there's sometimes a chest hidden right here. So there's an easy chest. Oh, we're not done yet though. Don't go in that cave. That cave will take you to some place you really can't get out of. You have to come all the way back.
That's strange going on.
Yay. Come down here. There's a cave here also. There's just caves everywhere. That's why they call this area the Ember Caves. There's a chest right here. Grab that guy. 2 Spirit Bloom that time, and some Glimmer. When you first start off, I'm pretty sure that until you get open X amount of chests, you can only get 1 Spirit Bloom or whatever it is out of each chest until you have opened so many, and then it starts letting you get the ability to get 2 out of each chest. So if you're just starting off and you're wondering why you're only getting 1, 1, 1, and you see other people getting 2, that's the reason why. So don't panic. Just keep getting them, keep collecting them. It's part of the Grimoire stuff. Spirit Bloom right here, just grab it up. And I'll show you this loop one more time here. Grab this patrol mission. So we come back around, start, first cave on the right. It does reset pretty fast. So if you do a full good loop, by the time you get back, everything should reset. And you just do the loop again. Just keep wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. There's Spirit Bloom here. There's usually a bunch of Spirit Bloom along the way. And I just got my bounty done for picking up stuff. See, there's a chest here this time. So grab the chest. And you come around. Check this loop. There is sometimes a chest around here. You never know. There's Spirit Bloom. Back when I first started playing this game, I always joked with my clanmates that I had a bumper sticker on my Sparrow. It says, "Will break for resource materials." It wasn't really a joke. I was serious. Back in the day, I never stopped. Now, if you see, I'll show you my collection. I have a safe just loaded with them. Like, I don't need any of this stuff. I'm simply doing this to show you guys some good spots. So, not like you see, now we're getting lucky on this time around. There's like a chest every cave now. So, you go into that cave, come over here, whoop, and into this cave. And nothing this time. And then after that cave, we're going to head up here. Come up here. Oh, another bounty done. Nice. Purple drank. Come over here. I need to switch my gear, actually. I need to be building some stuff. But oh well. Come over here. There's a cave. One more time. Nada shmada bada fada. That just stinks. Stinky. That's not very nice. Said they have really done a good job of fixing up that you don't have to farm as much. But I mean, you see it like that. You get +5, +11, 250 Glimmer just for doing patrol missions. Like, patrol missions are worth it now. Back in the day, they were not worth it at all.
Nope. But you had to do it.
But you had to do it. And we did them, of course. And no chest in here. Alright, so that was the last cave up here. Where'd that guy just go to? Oh, he dropped. Looked like he just disappeared. Kill these guys, and we'll check this up here. Alright, so there's no chest there this time. I said before, sometimes it's up high. If I had a hunter, I'd be able to see for sure. I ain't gonna lie, it'd be nice to just go back to just walking around without having to worry about stuff just randomly showing up again. Like, I miss the pre-Crota days before there were just random stuff like this always happening.
The take can get annoying.
And the take can get very annoying. It's always when you're in the middle of doing something, you don't want them to show. They just start rolling in. But anyway. There you go. So come down. And here's that last cave. And nothing in here. But yeah, we had a pretty good run that time. And then, one more time, you just wash, rinse, repeat. Get on your Sparrow. Come back down around. This is where we first started. And just stay right. And there you go. First cave again. And I'm not going to go through this loop one more time. I think you got it now. 2 loops. If not, you can just rewatch the video and see that loop. And pretty much you just stay right the whole way around this particular area. Don't leave. You see here in the lower left tells you I'm in the Ember Caves. Just don't leave this area. Keep doing that loop. If you see other blue dots, other people here with you that are not in your fire team, and they're doing the same thing, your best bet is just leave and go to a different planet. Go to Venus again, and they'll put you in a different lobby or server or whatever room, because unless you're running right beside them, you're not going to be getting the stuff. They're going to be taking it in front of you, and it'll probably disappear by the time you get there, etc. There's a daily event over here in the Citadel. This is my favorite daily event. If anybody out there hasn't done the Vault of Glass for any reason or whatsoever, if you're new to the game, these daily events right here are a good warm-up for the Vault of Glass fights. Fun little daily event. I usually don't pass these up. This is a fun one. It's pretty much your goal is just defend this thing. You don't want any of them to walk into that area. If you see in the top left it says 10 of 10, you want to keep that 10 of 10. If anybody gets in, no bueno. Good night. Come here, you silly little sailors. Glad I just punched that thing and nothing happened. Titans are awesome. Titans are awesome. Got to admit that Titans are awesome. Pardon me, excuse me. That was an awesome entrance by this dude over here. I thought that was you, actually. I was like, that was nice. But it wasn't you.
I've left you for another.
How dare he? So wrong. If you use a Titan, put them on arc. Make sure you always have everything to set up to... I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like your grenades to keep pulsating and whatnot, because that really makes a big difference. Keep perpetually doing damage in one area. Whoa. Yeah! Titan smash. Titan smash. You just got hoyed by the Titan smash. Make sure no one's getting to this thing. Yeah, we're good. 10 of 10. We're good. Good's good. The Minotaurs are the guys you want to worry about first. Obviously, they will wreck your world real fast. Dude, they're just speeders wrecking all over the planet. Look at this level 16 guy. Look at this dude. What's up, buddy? I'll rock out for you. But he hasn't done the Vault of Glass yet. What's up? Who's shooting at us from above? That's just rude. See ya. Jeez, there's like 4 of us here now. Got an army. So I was saying, if you haven't done the Vault of Glass, this is extremely similar to one of the fights, the first few fights in Vault of Glass, where you have to prevent Vex from taking over a Shnars and like this. What are they called? God, it's been a minute since I've been in the vault. What are those things called? I don't either. But anyway, it's the exact same premise. Yeah, conflux, I believe that is the word, conflux. And remember that the Hydras explode after they die? Yeah, see how that blew up? Because I'm the king of forgetting that. I'll be right over them and they explode and kill me. And then my clanmates make fun of me. And I deserve it. Keep the change, you filthy animals. Yeah, I'm popping bounties left and right. What's up, son? And that's how that's done. Good work, boys. And you see on the right, they hook you up with a bunch of good stuff for doing those. Unlike back in the day, you get like 1 or 2 things and then you're done. Ascended shards for days. After you do these, this is important. A lot of people forget. I mean, if you need, especially when you're starting off and you need glimmer, make sure you do a circle back through over all the carnage where all the bodies were. Because, of course, there won't be any. But there will be some consumables laying around, possibly, that can give you Glimmer when you cash them into the Cryptarch, and unlike engrams that show up at your postmaster, they will not. So you just want to do a quick loop, make sure you don't see any laying around, because it's basically free money that you're leaving laying around. It's like dropping a 20 out of your wallet, just leaving it there. So something to keep in mind. I of course didn't get any, but just for the future. Alright, there's some loops on this part that you can do for chests, but they're honestly, it's nowhere near as good as the other place that I showed you. That's your best bet. Show you a couple other things on this planet real fast, and then we're going to dip out. Grab this. Oh, gosh darn it, bloody. It's not what I wanted, man. You're sniping me. God, I hate to take it. Alright, anyway. So there's Spirit Bloom there. There's a lot of good Spirit Bloom spots here and chest spots, but they move around a lot. And it's very, like, the caves part is the best spot because they're usually in the caves. You don't have to go hunting this area there. They move around a lot and you have to hunt. One more time, if you do this as a hunter, though, put yourself on Void. You have that radar resolution on, and it shows you where all the chests are, shows you Spirit Bloom, shows you everything on every planet. It's pretty sweet. If you're first starting off and not used to these routes. You get into here, this is the Waking Ruins area. This is where the Vault of Glass is. There's the Vault of Glass entrance up there, in case people don't know. If you're new to the game and you're wondering what is this area up here, because it is kind of mysterious and weird, that's how you get into the Vault of Glass. I've opened it by myself before, it was a while ago, but you usually need at least 2-3 people at minimum. They want you to have a fire team of 6 to go in there. If you've never done it before, have a fire team of 6. If you're experienced, you can go in there 2-3 people. Have some good times. Good times. No real spots back there. I mean, again, I can show you some, but they're real few and far in between. This is a good place to come. The Ishtar Cliffs. There's one chest that they love to tease you with that you will usually die trying to get. When you come over here. Yeah, there's sometimes one down there. If you go get it, be careful, because getting back up here is not the easiest. That's where they do it on purpose to get you to die. But anyway, there's Spirit Bloom. There's usually a bunch of Spirit Bloom somewhere in this area, right around here in the center, or on the side like this one is. I'll grab it just because. I mean, if you see, I don't think I need any of this stuff. Just on my Titan alone, I mean, I kind of need some Spirit Bloom, but you see I have Worm Spore, Helium, Spin Metal, and this is just on my Titan. Each character has a ton. And then my safe has a bunch extra as well, the vault. So, coming up here, there's a cave somewhere around here. Is that it? Yeah, there it is. I'm trying to hold in circle to turn up. I'm trying to hold in circle to turn on my Pip-Boy light like I'm playing Fallout and stuff. There's sometimes a chest in here. Of course there isn't this time. There's also sometimes a chest on one of these ledges. And I don't see it, so not here. Giggity, giggity, goo. So we're just patrolling Venus right now, just trying to show you some spots where you might find chests if you're on resource material runs. Another cave here, and yep, there is a chest inside of this one. Giggity. And you see, whoa, 3 strange coins that time. You never know what you might find in these chests. If you're looking for strange coins, you need motes of light, you need resource materials, you need glimmer. This is a good way to get it. Just walk around, bust your chests open. There's usually spin metal. It's usually Spirit Bloom down here. He circles me. There's a cave down here also. I can never remember where this cave is because it's so dark back here, and him hitting me is not helping. Help me find this cave. There it is. Say it's so dark back here I can never see. I always have trouble seeing this. There we go. So usually a chance for there's a chance for a chest in here. This is also where the Fallen spawn out of. So if you're sitting here waiting on Fallen to come out, that's where they come out of. Spin or Spirit Bloom right here. And then there's sometimes a chest like up in this area right around these pedestals. Oh, I was just about to punch that dude in the face. but don't see one this time.
And take that here.
Of course. There's also another cave area over here a lot of people don't know about. Coming to here, there's a couple different places this could be. Sometimes there's a chest here. Sometimes there's spirit bloom here. And then, yep, there's a chest here this time. And just spirit bloom that time. But yeah, so there's a bunch of hidden caves on Venus, especially where it's good places to check. Ember Caves is your best bet, though. Like I said, this place will have some occasionally, but not always. Your best bet is definitely the Ember Caves, and just keep doing that circle. It's a nice small area. Stuff respawns at a pretty fast basis. There's sometimes chests right around here. That's why I'm jumping around like an idiot, in case you're out there curious. I'm looking around for more chests. There's sometimes one right on the outer rim here. And then usually there's one like up in this area somewhere on these mountains. I don't see one in the outer area, so that probably means it's up on the mountains. I see Spirit Bloom over here. And there's sometimes a chest up top here, but I don't see one. So anyway, that's this middle area, and you can keep doing this repeat, but it's not your most profitable area to do this in for sure on Venus. Is going to be the Ember Caves, that very first area we come in, and then go left. That level 12 guy too mean for you? He beat you up?
Yeah.
Somebody's on the Eye of the Gatelord mission. That's why that thing just randomly popped up. In case anybody's out there wondering why that happens to you, like, one thing that's awesome about Destiny is you may be on patrol, but there's other people actually on missions, or they might be in here to be doing the Vault of Glass, and you'll see them running around. So you see that guy, he's level 13. He's actually on that mission for the first time, I imagine. So just because I'm in the area, until you hit a respawn only area, you're in a public spots where other people can help you out. And then as soon as you go into an area where it says respawn only, that's where no one else can be with you, unless they're in your fire team. So that's how that works. And there's just one more area of Venus. And this one is actually probably your second most profitable place to do runs on. This is probably my least favorite thing, or one of my 3 least favorite things about Destiny. There's just a lot of rotting around. Like, there's a lot of in-between places. Like, it's awesome these maps are so big, but we do a lot of useless traveling. There's got to be a way to get places faster, is all I'm saying. Anyway, I digress. So you come in here. And there's sometimes a chest in here. Yep, there should be. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Sometimes there's a chest out here. If you don't find one inside, come out here and look. It's usually down here somewhere. Or it can be upstairs. I've seen it over here. And I've also seen it up here. But there's always a chest in this area, so if you come in here and it's not in that back room like it was for me, then look in the other 2 spots I showed you. Sometimes I've also seen it back here too, so it's always somewhere around the same area. You come up here, there's a room on the right. Whoop. There's a little nook here, more Spirit Bloom. And then there's a room on the right here. There's usually a chest in here. Not today. And here's a spot that a lot of people don't know about, but underneath this statue, a chest will appear a lot. It'll be right under here. It's a really cool little spot a lot of people don't know about. Make sure you keep your eyes open for that area. I've seen a chest there countless times.
Such detail over here.
Scary under there. There's sometimes a chest up here. Yep, there should be. It's usually under the statue or right around here. So, I mean, if you don't see it under the statue, chances are it's somewhere in this area right here. Oh, look, he's climbing the statue. I think since we're on Venus, it's supposed to be a play on the Venus de Milo statue. Only a little more formed than the one that we currently have in France, but I don't know. Just a guess. But anyway, alright, so you keep rolling along here. And you hurt yourself. There's sometimes a chest right here, but there isn't this time. Come back here. Shoulder charge. One more time as a Titan, you just punch and shoulder charge your way around. Be a big bully. I don't know where you thought you were going. Alright, so there's sometimes a chest over here. But it doesn't look to be one this time. So, anyway. Yep, see the spirit bloom up there. And then there's a couple more hidden areas over here. Chest here. There's usually a chest in this room. There's also sometimes a chest over here in this area, or spirit bloom chilling. So there we go on that. Giggity Shnars. Here's all of that. Whoa, somewhere around me here. Come here, Thaler. Hey, buddy. Nice to meet you here. Alright, so if I haven't lost you yet, as you're coming back, there's one more room here you definitely always want to check. No chest this time, but there usually is. So, the spot you can look is over here. There's sometimes spirit bloom and or a chest in this area. And there isn't this time. So, but there you go. Those are some good routes that you can do. This pretty much closes out this part of the Venus run on this side. Not as profitable as usual, but it's random. You'll go a few times, not get as much, and then you'll go many times in a row, and you'll get hooked up every time. So, I mean, it's just totally random. Just like Random Hero. Hey. Oh, Jesus, Darth. So anyway, finish this bounty up real quick and we'll get off this planet. I'll show you some good spots on Mars. I believe is the next bounty they're going to be taking us to here. Mars is a huge planet. There's one really good place. I mean, you can get lost on it for months if you really want to. The place is huge. Stop messing with me. Why don't you go finish this bounty up? Stop messing with me. Big meanie. There we go. That should finish it right there, right there. Oh, I love how I'm just kneeing people in the face is not doing anything. Oh, okay. So we need one more. I thought it was falling off. So there you go. That's a quick little Venus run. I see some spirit bloom over there in the distance right there. But like I said, your best bet on Venus is hit the Ember Caves, that first area on the left, and do that route that I showed you, and you will get hooked up. Make sure I didn't miss any bounties here. Nope. Look at all those bounties we punched out already. Just rolling around here. So we need more solar weapon kills, grenade kills. Oh, with attachable grenades. Okay. And we got to go to Mars. So that's where we're heading next. Show you some places on Mars. If anybody out there has any questions or want to see something, you've never seen something in this game, message me. Message on there. I can't do it with just 2 people now. I will make sure that I get it done, and I'll send you a video of it. There's nothing in this game that we can't do, that's for sure. That is for certain. Two miles. 2 miles. Alright, so like I said, that was the Venus runs that you can take. Oh, I'm getting upgrades. Yeah, I'm all loaded up. I'm actually going to start working on my helmet. I'm going to switch my loadout real quick. My rocket scout rifle. Keep my scout rifle reload going, and then I'm going to start building this helmet right here. My Titan's starting to look like a beast. I really like that Iron Banner chest piece. It's pretty sweet looking. It's also the best one that I have. 314 is my eyes, so it's kind of got to be what I'm wearing. It's just a good thing it works. Alright. It's a good thing it works with my loadouts. That's all I'm screaming. Alright, so welcome to Maz. Now when you first get here, let's grab this first patrol mission. Yep, let's kill everything. Perfect. Alright. Now, what you want to do is start here on the right. Kind of the same concept. Because stay right, keep right, just do a circle. Alright, you come in. Woo, we got lucky right off the rip. So the very first cave we come into, there's a chest for us. And again, give you some relic iron, some glimmer. There's sometimes relic iron laying right around here. One more time, if you are a hunter on your void loadout and you have radar resolution set, it will show you all the locations of the stuff without even having to really sweat too much. So if you're really worried about finding stuff, or a hunter is your primary character and or your only character, then just do this with your hunter and make it easy on yourself. You can save some time because you know before walking into the cave if there's going to be a chest there or not, so it's kind of nice. Alright, so come up there, there's nothing there, then we start making our way over to this area. Again, staying right the entire time. I've never seen one down here, but I always go down there anyway. Probably never going to be one there, but, you know, I like to be thorough. Alright, now, sometimes there's one hidden in this nook over here. Why do you say that?
Because that door's never closed.
Yeah, you're right, the door is closed, that's weird. There's sometimes a chest up here on top of this thing. There is not today though, but there's sometimes a chest right where I'm standing. Good spot to keep an eye out for because they love to hide that one up there. And then there's two more spots right below us. So you come down here and you can come down into this little Shnars. I've honestly seen this one hovering in the air like here. I have screenshots of it, so make sure you look up. Game glitches from time to time. And one more time, if you do have your game noise set on, you can hear the chest as you get close. Like I can hear that humming. It's like psst, making a faint noise, but I can hear it. Anyway, thank you, sir. So that's another spot there. Now you get on your sparrow. Yeah. Alright, you're gonna pretty much head straight down this way. Start on top of this building. There's usually one right here, but there isn't this time. Or there may be one back here also, so make sure you keep your eyes open back here. Nope, not one there either. There's also sometimes one right in this room back here. Nope. Yep, there we go. So there's a chest. Keep moving along. There's sometimes one there. Make sure you come down here. Yep, there's one. Chesticles for everybody. Oh, no, I thought that was a chest. There's sometimes one in this little nook here. So look out there. And then come down in here. Could be one in here. Check up top. Just to be safe, check up top. Nope. Nope. Okay. And then one more time. Sometimes they're over here. Don't see them, don't see them. Okay. There is sometimes a chest and or relic iron around this thing. Don't see one. How to play one. Alright, there's also a cave here. Make sure you check this cave. Nada shmada bada fada. Get under sparrow. Now, we're going to start this loop over again, but there's one more spot before we go back and check. First off, if you are looking for relic iron, make sure you always check down here on your way back through. There's usually one in this little valley. Of course there isn't right now. Come up around here before we get back to the start. I always go this way because there's sometimes a relic iron in there, and then there's a cave coming up, and there's sometimes a chest and or relic iron right in this valley. So as you're coming up, make sure you look over there real quick. If you don't see the chest, chances are it's in here. And she's not. One more time. If there are people in front of us grabbing the stuff, they may not be reappearing fast enough. They're disappearing before you get there. If you don't know and you open a chest and other people aren't around, it does disappear after so much time, and you have to wait for it to respawn. So if you are doing this and you see other blue dots, people that are not in your fire team doing this, the polite Destiny etiquette is to wait for that person to get in there to open the chest. You don't just open it in front of them. There we go. Mars reconnaissance done. I'll show you this loop one more time. So there's a cave on the right. While they're taking care of the taken lieutenants. Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Actually, we missed this cave. Cave here. Nope. And you come up here. And like I said, you want to check this right side. Don't see anything. Check up top. I don't see anything. Check down here. Yep, they got one. Chest. As I said, you see they're just random. They'll be in one spot one time, one spot another, and we just came through here. So I mean, they respawn pretty quickly. That's the whole point of doing these circles. You don't want to keep going back and forth. It helps to do a circle so that when it's respawning, you're just basically working it like a clock, going right around. And as they're respawning, you're getting there. So, let me see what's going on up here. So you want to come over here. There isn't one here this time. Nope. Nope. Drop down here and see if there's one in this room. Doesn't look to be. Good. We got a zealot arriving. I'm gonna have to go help with this. I don't see a chest. Make sure you have a 3 of coins. Where's he at, by the way?
I don't know.
Zealot.
I'm coming there from that out.
I'm gonna help here in a second. As soon as I finish this loop. Chest, chest, chest. I thought you were still down here, my bad. Yeah, there's a chest here this time. I don't see one anywhere else. Yeah, it sounds like it. I'm gonna try to hurry up and haul butt to get up there. Come in here. Say, I know I heard one. And there she be. Here's another one. And then the last cave. As you go back up to start your loop over again. And then one more time, if you are looking for relic iron, check this area. Did you say he's dead?
Yeah.
I figured as much. Oh well. At least have a 3 coins pop for next time. I don't have to worry about it. Alright, so... And one more time, come up here, check this cave. And nope. So it might be down around here. No, and here's some relic iron. And there you go. Especially when you're doing the exotic sword missions and you have to find a bunch of relic irons and stuff, these runs really help because you'll find them along the way as well. Same thing with Venus for Spirit Bloom. So that's your loop on Mars. One more time, just starting here and just stay on the right side. You could do it in other places on this map as well. The hollows. I can show you a couple good spots on the hollows. That's really the only other place you really want to do this in, though, to be honest. Everywhere else you'll be running huge circles. This planet is ginormous and it's just too time consuming. This is your fastest and most efficient way of doing it in that first area. Especially if you don't have much time to play and you need to punch this stuff out, that's where you go. You come into this area, you come into the hollows. The hollows has some decent runs available. Check the right side. Sorry, excuse me. Check the right side as soon as you come in. As always, I always stay on the right. There's sometimes relic iron. There's sometimes relic iron in here. And there's a cave, or a, whatever, room here. Striking out. There's usually a chest in there. And also in here, there's sometimes one on the right as soon as you come in. Don't see one. There is sometimes one right here, and there is. Wait, see if these guys want this. No, the blue dot went the other way, so I guess you don't want it. Come up here. Sometimes a chest on the left right here. At this time. And there's sometimes one in here. There is not. I thought these are just spawning right in front of my face. You just got claved. Take that, buddy. Alright, yep, where my boy right there is going. This is a spot a lot of people don't know about, but there is also a roof access in this place, and there's a chest usually up here also. If it's not in the room below you, chances are it's up here. Yep, and there should be. So, good spot that a lot of people don't know about if you're chest hunting. And if it's not in the room below, it's always up here. So, if you don't see it,
Over here.
if you don't see it, come up here. And then there's also a way to drop behind this fence area back here. And there's usually a relic iron in here, and there should be. And that's how you get on this side of this, too, in case you've seen this and always wondered, how do I get over there? Well, that's how. Now you're in the know.
Now you're cool.
Now you're in the cool school. So that's that way. Then you come in here, there's usually a chest up in here, and there is a chest in here. And come out. Come out, wherever you are. Sometimes there's relic iron laying around here. No. Check this indentation right here. There's usually a relic iron down in this. But no, there isn't today. Also, sometimes one right in that little gully, but not one there. And then stay to the right, stay to the right. Sometimes there's one in here. Not today. That's fun. Also, you can come into here. As soon as you come in here on the left, there's sometimes stuff. Sometimes a chest, sometimes a relic iron. Over chaw. Over meow. Right, meow. There's a relic iron. So, relic iron, there we go. He's schnarzing some gold over here. That one more time. I always try to stay to the right on every occasion. That way it's easier to move through. You know where you've been. Start on the right, work your way around. Nothing in here, but there's sometimes a chest in there. Come through here. Make a right. There's sometimes a chest here too. If not, it's always in here. There we go. Chest. And sometimes there's even a chest here behind this thing. And occasionally there'll be one over here. But don't see one this time. There's also sometimes out here. Make sure you check this floor. Yep, and there should be. So there should be two chests in this every time. So when you find one, be on the hunt for the other one. It's just always two. So there we go. And then still staying to the right. Climb up this way. There is sometimes a chest and or relic iron up here. There's the relic iron right. Oh. Relic shads. Relic shads. You really make it hard to climb this stuff. Jesus Lord. Alright, so. Nothing up here. There is usually a relic iron back here in this area. If it's not down there, it's usually on this giant mountain that for some reason they just love kicking me off of today. What the shit is going on with my Titan? Turn back. Turn back. Taking corruption is schnarzing. Corruption. And I was gonna say, and sometimes there's a chest in here, and there should be. So there you go, that's how you do that. I'm gonna stick around actually and kill these taken, get a chance at an exotic. Since we have a bunch of people here with us. I got a lieutenant over here. And this one's down. See what I mean about that grenade pulsating though? It just keeps pulsating and pulsating and dealing damage. If you're a Titan, that's the grenade to use if you ask me. When you're on arc, obviously. Yeah, I want that engram. Alright, buddy. Oh, and if you don't know, the Taken start showing up. You kill the Taken. Pay attention to the lower left as it says that lieutenants are showing up. There will be 3 of them. You must find them because they are invisible and kill all 3 of them. Once you kill all 3 of them, this giant jabroni shows up. And take a 3 of coins that you buy from Zur, and you have a chance at him dropping you an exotic weapon, armor, etc., etc. So it makes this worthwhile doing. I got you, bro. But you're the hero. I'm just getting rocked. There's 2 guys right there just tanking me. There we go. Eat that rocket. Keep the change, you filthy animals. Yeah, you like that? A lot more where that came from, bucko. He did. Yeah, that boy did. Love it, that didn't kill him, it just vanishes. So stupid. Come on, drop me something. Drop me something, come on. Nada. Purple drink, that's it. Boo, hiss, boo. Boo, hiss, boo. Alright, well. I could show you a couple more places in Mars, but honestly, these are your 2 best bets. The main area being your first one. I need 3 more shotgun kills real quick. Yeah, there's my shotguns. And check for a chest real quick. Oh, no chest. Alright. Alright, so that's your loops on Mars, and your best one, as I said, being the very first area. You'll get high productivity out of that area in a very short amount of time, whereas the rest of them are high risk, low reward, basically. Mars is a huge planet. You get lost on this biatch very, very, very easily, so don't do that. Also, when you turn your bounties in, make sure you have anything equipped that you want to build before you waste the XP. I don't think I have anything with this dude, weapon-wise. Oh, I'll build that hawk saw. No, I don't. It's just this helmet. So anyway, I'm going to turn in all these bounties. Plug up, 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 and plug up. You notice all the rewards popping up on the right side. They have 1 left. I'm not going to worry about too much. The primary weapon kills. Alright. So then as you see, stuff levels up because turning in bounties. And then you need, it shows you right on the screen what materials you need to upgrade Glimmer, armor materials, relic iron. This is where it comes into play of why we are running around looking for all this stuff, obviously. To build your guns and armor, you need all of this stuff. The fun never ends. And then you take these engrams, go to the tower, and the Cryptarch will decode all that stuff for you. Good times. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this hawk, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I just don't. Anyway, sorry to everyone out there. I just got this gun, and a lot of people speak very highly of it, and I got a pretty good roll on it, so I'm going to actually try it out. It's the Hawksaw you can buy from the Vanguard, or the Crucible. But, yeah, everybody's really high on this. I prefer this pulse rifle. And when you compare the two, you see the impact is absurd on the spare change compared to the Hawksaw, but everybody loves the Hawksaw. So I'm going to give it a try. See how she does. I mean, you see I got a pretty good roll on it. I get some good range out of this beast. And then increases to, yeah, I can increase the stability even more and then get some decent range. So I mean, it has a chance to be a really good gun. It's just, I prefer guns with high impact and punching hunters in the face like that. That's the things I prefer. That's what how I like to get down. Alright, we're gonna dip out of here. Now I guess what? Earth next? To Earth! To Earth! Welcome everybody. I'm running around showing you some loops for some resource materials. People that just starting the game off and or you're trying to build your stuff up and you don't have spin metal, you don't have spirit bloom. If you watch back through my videos so far, we've gone through Venus, we've gone through Mars, showing some really good loops that you can run. We'll actually go to the moon next. Work our way down to Earth last. Really good spots here. I guess Dreadnought too, but anyway. Just keep doing those loops that I showed, and I know it's a grind, but you have no idea. It's nowhere near as a grind as it used to be when I first started playing this game. You'd farm for hours and hours and hours before anything. So at least it's a lot better now. You can actually buy a lot of these materials from the Vanguard, Quartermaster, etc., etc. Or they actually let you trade in the materials for faction rank, like Future War Call, Dead Orbit, New Monarchy, etc., etc. Alright, now when you get to the moon, again, I'm just going to show you guys a quick run. Your best bet in this entire place is this first area. It usually seems to be in most of the planets and or the moon that the first area seems to be the most profitable. But anyway, when you come in here, let's grab this bounty. Run this real fast. Whew, double headshot. Alright. This gun ain't too shabby. 2 headshots will press a 1. Alright, check down here. Sometimes one in here. You're going to want your speeder for this area. The moon is a lot bigger than... Whew, that was awesome on my screen, bro. You just did like a crazy front flip from Bucharest. That was awesome. That looks so cool. That looks real cool. Alright, anyway, so keep coming up here. There could be one in here. You just came out of nowhere too. That was hilarious. Check in here. Nothing. Not a shmatabada. Check back here. Get off my speeder for a second. There is sometimes one back here a lot of people don't know about, but there's a lot of times one on this ledge right there. There's helium. Now, a lot of people can test this, but I've heard many people say that helium is the hardest stuff to find on all the planets and or the moon, so I don't know. I don't believe that. I don't agree with it either, but I've heard many people debate it. But anyway, it glows, and it still makes a noise. I mean, I can see it kind of blends in with the texture of the moon, but not really. Anyway, so chest here. We should do this loop around here. There's also sometimes some on the bridge above you. So like look up on that bridge. It's up to you if you want to go after them if there is. I don't see one. Sometimes there is. If there usually is, honestly, I just let it go and just wait for it to respawn and go somewhere else. I can see one in here already. He's dancing on it anyway. He's coming here. There's one. Yay! Opens, lifts him up. And one more time, like I said, just keep staying right. Keep staying right. Come along this right side. There's sometimes one back here behind these little barriers. There's also sometimes one right in the middle of this thing. There's a really good hiding spot in the middle there. Sometimes one. There's also... You just landed on me and it hurt me. That was weird. There's also sometimes one in this little thing. They love to hide it in here and really mess with you. Not this time, but yes, there's usually a chest in there. So something to keep an eye out for. A well hidden spot that a lot of people do not know about in there. And then you can come in here. There's 2 places in here to check. There's this room on the right. Man, we're just not having luck tonight. That's because there's a lot of people around. I think people are grabbing the stuff right in front of us. And come out here. There's also sometimes a chest up there. And or right in this area I just landed. Sometimes helium, sometimes chest. I don't see anything right now. So we're going to head back up here. And then check this top level on your way out if you haven't found a chest yet. How beautiful, it's true. Alright, we are just striking out. So, and one more time, if there are people coming around grabbing this stuff, it could be disappearing or in between it respawning right now. So, that's why I said if there's a bunch of people running around doing the same thing that you are and you can't sync up and they're being jerks opening stuff before you're getting there, your best bet, just leave the planet and come back. Leave the moon, come back, wherever you're at. Stay to the right, stay to the right. Keep staying to the right. There's a cave over here. And one more time, we were just striking out anyway. And then there's sometimes spin metal or a chest right in this little nook. And then the same thing over here. Come in this area. Check underneath and behind all these things. Nope. Come into here, there's a doorway. Nope. Man, we're just striking out tonight. Oh, there's another one back here. I seriously just want to keep holding in circle and turn my Pip-Boy on. So there's a chest in here. So obviously open that guy up. And then make sure you're thorough in here, especially if you've only found 1 chest so far. So there's usually 2 in here, and helium. And there's the helium. Seriously, you're still alive, bro? So you want to make sure you find the helium in the chest. And also, sometimes there's a chest in the ceiling right here above your head. It's like right here-ish sometimes, so something to keep an eye out for. I didn't see it for the first time I heard it. I'm like, is there one in the ceiling? And then sure enough, there it was. But anyway, something to keep an eye out for. And then come over here to the right. There's sometimes a chest back here where Hero is. There's sometimes one back here, and then they really like to mess with you sometimes and put one up here. And when they put it up here, you'll see turn back. So you have to hurry up and open it before you die. Basically. There's helium here, grab that up. And then there's sometimes a chest laying around this area. Don't see one. And then there's even sometimes one underneath right where I'm standing. And there it is. Oh, 3 strange coins and 2 helium is out of that one. So one more time, I'll show you this loop. Actually, we're not fully done just yet. There could be a couple more spots. There's sometimes a chest in here, and you don't usually see it till you jump up. It's like hanging off the edge. Or they could be in here. There is a chest that glitches. If you come in this room and there's a chest up on top of this thing, unless they fixed it, which I don't think they have, for some reason you just can't open it. Did you really just come in here, stab me, and then run away? Alright, so anyway, leave me alone. I'm teaching people. Stop fighting me. You come in here, you see there's helium. Sometimes a chest in here, but not this time. And there's sometimes chests above us. Yep, there it is. I knew I heard it. And there should be So sometimes chests on this thing. And there's also sometimes chests above us up here on the rails. So something to keep an eye out for. Keep your eyes out for chests up there. And it's up to you if you want to get them or not. I usually let them go because it's a pain to jump up there. Titan's not so bad. The rest of the characters kind of pain to get up there. But anyway. So one more time, staying on the right. I'll show you this loop one more time. Come down here. Let's go to this cave first. Nope. Come over here. And nope. Just carnage. Okay, I can see a chest in here. Just come in here. There's a chest right there. Giggity. No chest there. There is helium here. Looking up top to make sure there's none on top of the bridge. I don't see any. And if you're a Titan or a Warlock, you want to really see what's around, man, just jump. Like, this is a good way to survey the land to see if there's chests or materials laying around anywhere. So just jump around and survey the land from a high vantage point. Yeah, I don't see anything, so let's check this cave over here. Not a shmata bada fada. More time, stay right. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I don't see one in the middle there. Check over here. Whew, almost fell. I thought I was falling there for sure. Oh, there's a chest. Didn't see it the first time through. But there you go. So there's one. Alright, check in here. And nope, no soup for us. You're beautiful, it's true. Oh, I see helium. Alright. I don't see a chest up here, so let's look outside. Could be out here. Remember to check the left, check up top. Don't see it. Giggity. Seriously, I didn't kill you. I mean, get out of here. It's your weak sauce. Oh, daily event coming. Oh, that's on your side. Defend the water set. Defend the water set. We're gonna get out here and help defend this water set via quickly. You're stuck at the door, bro. Like for real?
Dang, you got through my barricade.
Yes, I did. Come down here to the right. Keep checking. I see a chest over there on the left. Come in here. Nope, no chest. Nothing back here, but I did see one over here. I know I saw it. Where was it? I came through and I saw green. Am I losing my mind? So that is a possibility. Come in here, you see a chest. That's one. And this thing does fire crazy fast for a pulse rifle, but really don't like the impact on it, or lack thereof for that matter. Alright, so grab your helium up. I'm gonna go help with this war set here in a second. And one more time, yeah, make sure you check the ceiling. Don't see anything in the ceiling. And we can dip out. I swear I saw something over here. It must have been this green ammo I saw. I saw something green. Anyway, let's check over here real fast. There's sometimes one up here. Sometimes one up here. And then check below. Nope. Sometimes one over here. Nope. Sometimes in there. Nope. And sometimes in here. And sometimes above. Helium. No chest. I don't see a chest anywhere else. Oh. So there you go. Now you just wash, rinse, repeat. Keep doing your circles here. Loop, 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 de loop, de loop. And you will get your materials eventually. Like I said, you don't have to farm like you used to back in the day, but if you find yourself needing materials, that's your best bet on the moon, Mars, Venus so far. Head to Earth next year after they do this. Come up and help out with this joint. In case you don't know what the Warsat is, they drop this little satellite kind of job out from space, and we have to stay here until someone can get here to recover it, basically. And the enemy's showing up to try to recover it as well. So, let the fun begin. Oh, I was just about to get you up, buddy. I was just getting the blue dot up. And it's important to dance at all times in this game, too, by the way. Like, it's very important to dance. What do you want, buddy? You want some of this? That dude just not even taking damage whatsoever. Bungie, you've got to fix that. Look at that dude, not even taking damage at all. Shield not going down, health not going down. And then one more time, when you finish daily, make sure you do your loop to look for any of the little glowing white triangles, which are consumables or ammo if you need it. I needed that purple drink, but I don't see any consumables. So there you go. I still don't know how I feel about this hawk saw. Dude, like, lagged. Alright, let's head to Earth. That's not what I want. Ooh, I'm trying to go to orbit, dodging bullets. Look, it's like the Matrix. Let's go! Let's do that again. I'm gonna go on that ride, Daddy. So do I, son. It's the continual transfunctioner. We're gonna save the Dreadnought for another day, because that's a whole different beast within itself. You got your Hadium flakes, you got your calcified fragments, you got all sorts of stuff. I'm gonna do a full video, separate video of that later on for everybody. For now, let's hit Earth and finish this out. One more time, showed Venus, showed Mars, showed the moon, showed great loops if you need resource materials and or some Fnirsen. Oh god, my back. Anyway, where you can go to keep doing perpetual loops and get your resource materials in a fast and efficient manner instead of just randomly wandering around and praying and hoping. Just keep doing those loops. It gets tedious. Put on some good music, something you like to listen to, or play with some friends so you can have some conversation. Because it can't get boring. Or put on midget.
The 80 synth pop.
There you go, 80 synth pop, or put on some midget wrestling on your other TV, whatever floats your boat, man. I mean, I live in a glass house. I don't throw stones at anybody, so whatever it takes for you to be happy, knock yourself out. All right, so when you first get to Earth, if you ask me, Earth is the hardest place to find materials. People say the moon is, but I think Earth is. But that's just me personally. Alright, one more time, as always, start off, go right. There's sometimes stuff over here. And I actually missed a cave on the way. Let's start over, shall we? Let's rewind. Alright, so as we're coming, we missed this cave. There's a cave right here. I always forget this cave because I never get chests in there, so it's very easy to forget. I'd swear I'd never find one in there. But anyway, so come back here. What's this guy? I hate those patrol missions. There are sometimes chests up on this ledge, or even on these ledges. And there's also sometimes a chest in here. Sometimes up there, sometimes over here, sometimes up here. So just keep your eyes open. Doesn't seem to be one here this time. I've also seen them up on this ledge, on these ledges, so keep your eye open for that too. Let's make it around. Stay along the outside here. There's sometimes spin metal hidden right along in between here in the wall, but of course there isn't right now. I don't see any. In this building here, nope. Sometimes on top of this building, and if not, there's usually on top of this building in one of the corners underneath the foliage. Yep, like this guy right here. It's also a good little sniper spot if you're looking to come here and just get some kills, do some bounties, get some headshots, whatever. Just sit up here and wait for the respawn and just keep Shnars and everything in the face, or whatever you're doing. There's sometimes stuff back there. There's sometimes stuff back here. And we're just striking out all over the place. Like I said, Earth gets my vote for the hardest place to find materials, but that's just me. Keep staying to the right. There is sometimes spin metal up here. There it is. I don't want to ride the Sparrow. I gotta stop parking it so close to the stuff that I'm trying. That's frustrating. It's the same button. But anyway. Sometimes there is a chest up here. This is an area that people hardly ever come up to because there's no real reason ever to do so, to be honest. But there's sometimes a chest up here. And then below as well, there's sometimes something right here. And then, there's usually spin metal around this area. And then come back here. Sometimes there's something around here. If not, come down into here. There's sometimes a chest hidden in the ceiling right here. Keep your eyes open for it. It's usually right there. Pretty clever. Sometimes spin metal back here, and it's all the way down there instead. See it? Got my face, chump. Is that guy still alive? Seriously? Suck it, Trebek. Alright, come in here. There's sometimes a chest in this room. And if you were trying to do the bounty for kill 10 hive majors, this is where you come. This room right is kill 3 of them. You just, whatever you want to do, go kill time, wait for them to respawn, come back, they'll be there again, kill them again, wash, rinse, repeat. Come down here, get the spin metal. Alright, there's some spin metal. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Yeah, so one more time. I usually don't go up these steps. I mean, you can. There's sometimes materials in here. Sometimes you'll find a chest. I can show you the full Monty, though, if you like. You come through here, come through this doorway. And there is sometimes a chest in this room. Don't see one. Sometimes a chest in here as well. And, yep, there is one this time. Let's grab that guy out. Head up. Get out of here. there's sometimes a chest back here, but nothing today or right now. And as you come out, this will take us back out into that room here. So that is your loop for this place on Earth. I said if you're hunting spin metal, hunting chests, there's also a cave right here that we never went through, but I hardly ever find chests in here. Whoa. So that's your loop for the beginning part. There's also a pretty good one in this second area here. I'll show you real fast. Hey-o. This one right through that dude. My fancy avoid Sparrow. I like to call them speeders because they look like a freaking Jedi speeder. I'm sorry, that's exactly what they look like. Anyway, you come into the second area. Again, as always, stay right. There's sometimes stuff around here, and there's sometimes a chest hidden very well right here behind this wing. Whoa, I can't control myself. Come in here. No chest here either. If it's not in either one of these two spots, it's usually right around these trucks in this area. Spin metal instead. So there's some spin metal. I'm not getting out to get it. I have spin metal for months. There's usually a chest also in this area hidden amongst all this foliage, and it's very easy to miss. There's also one sometimes right there up on that ledge. It's easy to miss. So keep your eyes open for that one. Let's grab this guy. And then there's a hidden doorway here. Come in this area, no chest. Alright. Sometimes there's a chest in spin metal here. There's the spin metal. And sometimes there's a chest on top of this building as well, especially right here. They like to hide it back here where you can't see it. And then also sometimes there's one up on these rocks. Crap. I don't see one this time around. So let's head up here. Alright, I'll show you this way. You can come in here. And there's sometimes a chest in here. Sometimes it's up there, sometimes it's behind this rock. But nothing this time. And then you can just fall out of here if you want right here. Giggity. And this takes us into the cave below. Sometimes a chest in here too, but not that fortunate this time, eh? Righto then. Get back into our speeder. There's actually a cave right on the other side of this that you want to check. Nope. God, my cat is yelling at the door. Come on, Anakin. Get in here and shut up. Sorry, y'all. Alright, back to it. So stay right, come up here. This is usually where I stop heading up to. I cut my loop here, and that's not actually a cave where there is, that's like a shortcut cave. Come over to this place, and then what I do is I start looking down here. Anakin, what do you want, dude? The cat's like in my face, as per always. Anyway, there's sometimes a chest over here. Yep, there we go. Like I said, always over my left shoulder, this cat. No matter what. Anyway. Alright, so there was a chest there. You keep heading through this ravine. Hey, get out of there. Keep heading through this ravine here. I think I just passed spin metal. Nope, I'm just losing my mind. Sometimes there's one across over there too in those rocks, so make sure you look over there. Sometimes there's one behind. Don't fall, Darth. Sometimes there's one back there. Sometimes there's one over here. Goofy ass cat. Anyway, keep coming through here, keep coming through here. Can I help you, Anakin? He's just pawing at my shoulder. I don't know what he wants. He's such a goofball. Oh, God. Anyway, keep coming around here, keep coming around here. Keep coming around. There's some spin metal right there. And that's usually in this area for sure. There's usually spin metal galore around here. And then there's a cave. A couple caves. I know this place all looks confusing, but that's why you stay to the right. Just keep staying to the right, and you'll always know where you're at. Get to the high ground if you get confused, because, I mean, it's not really that confusing, but there are some spots that all look the same. There's that cave, and there's a chest. He wants what? Yeah, his light side powers are no match for my dark side. They're no match. They're no match. Anyway, so there's that cave. Come up through here. There's another cave coming up over here in this center area. And there you go. So there's a bunch of caves here. Why are you shooting your arrow at me? There's spin metal. Spin metal. I'm going to grab all these. There's 3 things of spin metal just right here. So you see, this is a very fortuitous run. Getting hooked up with some stuff here. You might not always find chests, but you'll find spin metal. So when you're doing the exotic sword quest, you need to find spin metal. When you're doing all of those, remember these loops. Every exotic sword that you want to get, if you don't have one yet, you will need to do loops of this over and over and over to farm for materials. So keep those spots in mind. Can I help you, Anakin? Seriously, like, I don't know what you want, bro. Stop pawing at me. Keep those spots in mind, and it'll save your life, because it'll save you a lot of time. If you just wander around aimlessly and just try to go from spot to spot to get stuff, it doesn't work. Stay in a big circle, keep everything on your right, and like I said before, if there's a bunch of other people seemingly doing what you're doing, and you'll know because you get there and the materials are gone, you're not finding chests, you're not finding spin metal, leave the planet, come back to the planet, and then try again. Chances are there's somebody in that lobby with you doing the same thing, and it's just not regenerating before you are getting there. So, seriously, is this really happening right now, Anakin? Oh, God. Oh, God. Sorry. Alright, anyway. So, Anakin, what's little camera time? There. Hi. Hello. So those are your loops. Really good ones. That was Earth, that was Mars, that was Venus, and that was the Moon. So, like I said, I'm going to save the Dreadnought for another time. I'm going to do some calcified fragments and show you some chest locations. I'm probably going to do it with my Hunter to make it a lot simpler, because the Dreadnought is huge. I mean, it's just ginormous. Does anybody have any questions out there? Anybody have anything that they wanted to see on planets or anything about that? Please type it up. If there's anything you want to see or have a question about, anything at all, leave your comment up on the screen and I'll make it happen for you. As far as Anakin goes, I can't control what he's going to do, so if you ask me to have him do any tricks or anything, I can't promise anything. But anyway, alright, so that's it. You got anything left to do here on Earth, my man?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Alright. Dip out. Head to the tower, show you where you can buy some of these materials and whatnot, and then we're going to call it a night. The whole point of tonight's tutorial was resource materials, how to find them, how to quickly get to them. You can spend way too much time hunting some of this stuff, so be efficient, be thorough, and be fast. Try to multitask. Do what we just did there. Punched out a bunch of bounties while circling and getting all that stuff done. It helps to do it in a fire team. That way other people are rolling around getting bounties done or doing patrol missions while you're doing your thing. Or roll together, 2 or 3 of you together. It's kind of a pain to roll with more than one person for resource materials, to be honest, because chest here, there's a chest here, you're constantly waiting for people to show up to open a chest. It just takes more time, to be honest. You're better off to farm alone than you are with people. Just for that reason. There's a lot of waiting involved. But, you know, if other people are doing it, there's no point doing it alone. So, I'm going to head to the tower, like I said, show you where you can buy these resource materials also as an option for you, which we didn't have as an option when I first started playing this game. It was either go farm it or just tough. Now you get it from what? You get it from patrol missions, you can get it from turning in certain bounties. I mean, they really hook it up now. Just Varric's every week, go to the reef and he gives you a package full of stuff every week. For nothing. So, resource materials are much easier to come by now than they ever were. And thank you for that, Bungie, by the way. A little late after all the hours I spent. If you really want a good laugh, look up my hours, how many hours I've spent playing this game. If you want a full Destiny resume, of Darth Dracul, look on that website that shows you how many hours people have played, and your mind will be blown. It's scary how much I've played this game. So one more time, if there's anything anybody needs to know how to do, just send it up on the message board. I'll show you how. So you come here, you can buy weapon parts if need be, because weapon parts are one thing that you cannot farm for in the planets. You could buy weapon parts from this cat. 250 buys you 5 weapon parts. But you cannot buy armor materials from anywhere, so sorry about your luck on that one. However, you can buy the spin metal, the spirit bloom, relic shards, helium filaments, etc. Come on down to this clown over here, the Vanguard Quartermaster, and if you see at the bottom of their Shnars in here, they offer. Honestly, in my personal opinion, this is a huge ripoff. Don't trade legendary marks for this stuff. That's just my personal opinion. Legendary marks, you can buy exotic weapons, you could buy Iron Banner gear. Like, there's so much better stuff to spend legendary marks on than this. If you're crazy rich, you have like every exotic, you don't really care, that's fine. I get that, but if you still need exotic armor, you still need some exotic weapons that they sell, like that should be your priority, not spending it on this stuff. But anyway, you have the option for 10 legendary marks to buy 20 of each of these, but you're better off to go farm than to spend the legendary marks. But once again, that's just my opinion. If you do have an excess of everything, you can come to the faction peeps. Like, I'm loyal to them right now, to Dead Orbit, so each one takes a different kind of resource material. Dead Orbit will take worm spore if you like. I could trade that in for rep and then increase my reputation with Dead Orbit, which is actually probably what I need to do, because I have worm spore for like years and years and years. I'll show you the extent of my materials in my safe. It's mind-boggling. But anyway, so those are your options on resource materials. It's a part of the game. You need them. Every piece of armor, every single piece of weaponry you get will have them. One thing I recommend doing, especially when you first start playing, look at what you need ahead of time. Like, look at your gun, check out your tree. How I'm doing this, in case you don't know, go to your gun, press triangle on it, and then it brings up your little tree. Move your sight around. It tells you need spirit bloom. A gun and a weapon, or a gun and a weapon. A gun and armor will never need 2 separate kinds. It's only ever going to need 1 the whole way through for that particular item. So this first tree won't be spirit bloom and then spin metal in the end, is what I mean. It will all be spirit bloom. So you know you need spirit bloom for this guy. And then hypothetically, I'm building this helmet too, so I want to check, okay, I need relic iron for that. And it's random. You could get the exact same helmet with the exact same roll all the way around again, and it will be spin metal instead. It's just random. It's not set to specific items what you need, so check every time. It's totally random what it could be. And as you see, like I said, here's all the materials I have. I have a pretty decent amount on this cat, and this is nothing. Get into my safe. And I have worm spore for months. I got 400 worm spore in here, plus each character has over 200. I got 200 backup relic irons, 200 backup helium filaments, 200 backup spirit bloom, and then like I said, each of my characters has about 150 to 200 of each. So I mean, I have this stuff for months. So it's nice you can trade it in now. But anyway, when you're first starting off and you're first getting going, this is a necessity. You need this stuff. You have to have it. I mean, you can't be without it. So you find yourself needing it, check back through this video, back through all the loops that I showed you guys, and it shouldn't be a problem. Like I said, it's still going to be time consuming and a grind, but do what you can to make it fun. Play some music, do whatever you got to do. But be efficient, and yeah, stick to those loops and you'll be good to go. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. That was a daily heroic and then some resource schnarzing for you. I'll be coming back on sometime the next day to do some trials here. Check back soon. Me and Anakin signing out. Check our website, planetshnars.com. That's SHNARS.